Good, was good? Was good, family? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing good too. If you've been here from the beginning, let your boy know. If this is your first time being here, to let your boy know. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. The message is simple today. I'm talking about time. How we can use time wisely, the purpose of time, what time is, and why people actually waste time. What we don't know is time is actually a currency, bro. Time is your currency. You have to know what to do with time. Some people do not know the luxury that they have with time. One thing I'm always thankful for is that we live in time, but we don't live in eternity. Because if we lived in eternity, bro, I'm telling you, things will not be as good as we think it is. Because we thinking things are going bad or things are going downhill in time, bro. Imagine being in eternity, bro. Because one thing is, if you are in eternity, if anything happens to you, it is permanent. But by the grace of God, we are in time. As a result, everything that happens to you is time-based. Everything that happens to you is time-based, because we have years, we have months, we have weeks, we have days, we have seconds, and we have minutes. This is because of time, right? But if we live in eternity, everything that happened to you is eternal. If you are being sick, it's eternal sickness. If you hurt, eternal pain. So we should really be grateful that we are even in time, because we know that everything that we go through is measured by time. Now, when we talk about time, what is time? Time is the passing of existence. Time is the passing of existence. That's why someone can ask you, how old are you? And you can tell the person, you are 10 years old. You are 12 years old. You're 20 years old. It means you've lived in time for 20 years. It means you have been in existence for 20 years. It means you've been in existence for 2 months. It means you've been in existence for 2 years. That is what time is about. Because some people have time, they have the currency of time, but they don't know what actually it is. Others can also say that time is the limited period during which an action or process exists and takes place. Now, this basically means that anything that happens is limited. Anything that happens in our life is limited based on time. And everything that exists around us is also limited. So it is the passing of existence. So when I eat right now, this is the time I ate. It is past. That is time. An existence of something that is passing. So we are passing through. It is not an eternal thing. It is not a forever thing. So this life that we are living, we are passing through. That's why people die. Because you know that the word has made us understand that in eternity, nobody dies out there. It's because we are in time. That's why people die. If we were living in eternity, there will be no death. But because our life is time-based, or our life is limited, that's why we die. So the things that take place here is all time-based. It's all limited. Alright? But it's like, in as much as we have the privilege of time, some people do not even know what to use their time for. Because it's like, why is it that we all have 24 hours in a day? Why are some people thriving? Why are some people being successful? Why are some people making it? Why are some people actually building wealth? And others are living a mediocre life. And others are failing. And others are not trying to maximize their potential. The difference between the successful and the one who is not successful is they know how to use their time. They know the purpose of their time. Some of us do not even know the purpose of our time. We don't know what to do when we wake up. As a result, anytime we wake up, we become discombobulated. Everything is just what it is. They just go by their day. But one thing I want to let you know is if you don't plan your day, someone will plan your day for you. You wake up at 12 a.m. or you wake up, you wake up at 12 noon. Or you sleep at 4 a.m. and you wake up at 12 p.m. What do you think your day is going to look like? Your day is gone. Your day is fully gone. But say you wake up at 5 a.m. You go to the gym. You probably get back at 7:30. You shower and go to work. You probably read your Bible or so. You see, if you are doing that, your day is structured. As a result, your day will not be full of busyness, but it will be full of productiveness. Time is something that you cannot change. Time is something that you cannot control. The only thing you can do is to manage it. You can only manage time and change. Only thing you can do is to control it. Is to manage it. You can't control time. Because when it's 4 a.m., you can't say, well, it's 4 a.m., but I want to turn the time to 5:30, or I want to turn the time to 2 a.m. so I can get enough sleep. No. Once it's 4 a.m., it's 4 a.m. What you did with your time before that 4 a.m., time really doesn't care. What time cares about is I'm doing my job, which is moving around in seconds, in minutes, and in hours. The rest is for you to use me rightfully, for you to use me the best way you can possibly do. So I want us to go through the purpose of time. Now, the first thing is time takes us out of eternity. See how God has blessed us. God cares for us so much that because He knows that if He created this earth and this earth will be eternal, it will not be beneficial of us. As a result, He brought time into place so that we will not live in eternity. So we have time, we have seconds, we have hours because God did not want us to live in eternity. So that's the first purpose of time, is to take us out of eternity. The second one is to live in doses. To live in doses. Because living life, we don't live life just like that. We live it in bits. That's how we have years. That's how we have weeks. That's why we have hours. That's why we have minutes. See, in doses. Doses. I'm 1 year, 2 years, a month old, 2 month old, in doses. Now, living life in doses also help us to track our growth. It help us to track our development. It help us to track what we are building. It help us to track what investments you are making. It help us to also reflect on the things or the mistakes that we have made. See, if you don't know the purpose of time, you won't appreciate time enough. Because if you didn't even come to the realization that time really came so that eternity will not exist, why would you even appreciate time? Why would you even use time wisely? Because your mind will not tell you that, time is actually taking me out of eternity so that I can actually achieve more, so that if I'm going through pain, it is not eternal or it is not forever. So it helps us to live life in doses, in years, in months, weeks and all that. And also, time, the purpose of time is also to measure the existence of life, so that you can know, calculate your age, so that when your baby is born, you can know the age of your baby. But now, if it's eternity, how can you even know the age of people, bro? How can you keep calculating the age of people? Because you are living forever. As a result, bro, you even lose count. Because eternity, there is probably not any calendar in eternity to track your days, to track when you were born and all that. Because it's a long time. Forever is a long time, bro. Like, imagine someone telling you that he has lived 100 years. That's why people grow so old that they don't even remember how old they are. This is even a short period of time, because people say life is very short. Well, it's being very short. Some people do not even know the age that they are. That should tell you what eternity will feel like, or what eternity will be like. The next thing is to define the distance between your beginning and your end. So as a result of time, you know how your life is starting and how your life is going to an end. That is what the purpose of time is. As a result, if you are 30 years old, you can reminisce and go back to when you were 1 year old, 2, 3 or 5 years old. That's what time does. But in eternity, how can you even think all the way back? Like, you can't even think all the way back. So that's, bro, time is very, very, very important, bro. Right now, because when I was doing my research to see the actual purpose of time, because I didn't want to just focus on how to use your time wisely, because I feel like everybody knows how to use their time wisely, they just don't do it. That's why I went the route of actually going to research what time was, what actually the purpose of time is, and what to actually do with time. Because I feel like using time wisely is very common. Everybody says that, but what actually is time? What is the purpose of time? Why do we have time? Why don't we live it in eternity? These are the questions I asked myself. So I went in there and I was like, let me research this to see what this is about. Because my initial topic was how to use your time wisely. But I was like, let me broaden my perspective, because, you're saying how to use time wisely. Okay, cool, that's fine. But what is actually time? Why do we even have time? That's why I'm breaking it down, so that you understand what the purpose of time is, so that you appreciate it. So that when I get to the point where I'm talking about you actually using time wisely, you appreciate it and actually put in the work. Because if you don't use time wisely, your life will picture that. If you don't use your time wisely, your future self will tell you didn't use your time wisely. As a result, you will regret. The next thing I want to talk about is what to actually do with time. This is not how to use your time. This is what to do with time. Because there are lots of things that you can do with your time. The first thing is manage it. You have to manage your time. Because you can't control it, the only thing you can do is to manage the time that you have. I have to check to make sure that the mic is working. But if you've watched to this point, please comment, please subscribe, please like. Leave the fire emoji under the comment so that I know that you guys are watching. I know that you guys are engaging in what I'm talking about. And if you're loving the episode too, leave a comment. The next thing is you have to manage your time. Because you can't control it, you have to actually manage your time. What do you put in the time? You have to manage it. As a result, you have to do the right things. Manage your time wisely. Some of you do not know what to use with your time. You use your time to go watch Netflix, movies. I'm not saying it is not good, but you have to do the right things first before you go do the other curriculums. Because, remember, we are purpose-driven men and women. We are trying to attain at the goal. We are trying to achieve certain things. As a result, time is one of the things that we do not have to play with. Time is one of the things that we do not have to joke with. Because time, you can't go back into time. As a result, you have to manage it rightfully. You get what I mean? You have to manage it rightfully, or else it will slip by. The next thing is you have to invest in time. You can't control it. There is nothing you can do. You might as well invest in it. Now, when I say invest in time, what do I mean? I mean, use the time that you have, especially when you're young. Use the time that you have to learn a skill, to learn a career, to start content creation, to probably build something. Invest in your time. Read the right books. Read the books you need to read. Use your time to build your body, because if you're young, you have the energy, you have all the time. You are probably not working. You probably don't have a lot of responsibility as a 35-year-old. If you're 20, 19 or 17, as a result, you have to put in the work. Invest in the time that you have, so that your future self will thank you. Invest in the future. Invest in the time that you have to be disciplined, so that in your future, you've been disciplined when you were a kid, when you were a teenager. So when you get to your 30s or 40s, it will not be as difficult for you as it will be for someone else who wasn't disciplined. The next thing is you have to convert time. How do you convert time? Because we hear the saying that time is money. Time is actually money. Businessmen always say that time is money. It's really money. You have to learn how to trade your time for money. Well, that's why we even work for money. That's why people go work an hour job and get paid. But it's like, as we are striving to be successful individuals, you're trying to create generational wealth. It doesn't always have to be that hour pay where you're making 15 an hour, 16 an hour, or 17. Bro, there are people making 40,000 an hour, 40,000 an hour, bro, 50,000, a million an hour. We are not chasing. We are just, sometimes when I'm saying stuff like this, people think that, oh, you're chasing. No, it's just that we are living in our purpose, right? We are living in the gift that we have, and as a result of we living in our gifts, those opportunities will come by. Don't forget the Golo philosophy: God, opportunities, or God, obedience, love, and opportunities. See, we are living in our purpose so that God, we obeying Him, loving other people, will bring opportunities to us. So this is not something that is unreachable, or this is not something that is unattainable. It is actually possible to make 40,000 an hour. It's just that we are not there yet. We are grinding now, but in time we will get there. We are trusting time. We are trusting the process. The grind will surely pay off, I'm telling you. So yeah, convert time. You can convert time into money. You can convert time into content creation like I'm doing. You can convert time into something profitable, something valuable to you. I'm not just focusing on money, but you have to convert your time into something valuable. The next thing is you have to use it. Some people actually do not use their time. They wake up, scroll on TikTok, scroll on social media from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. They don't even eat. That's how crazy it is. You have to use your time. Now you have to use your time wisely. That is why it is available to us. Now, if you don't use the time, then what are you doing? You have to use the time that has been given to you. You feel me? It is the passing of existence. So if you wake up at 7 a.m. and you're scrolling on TikTok till 8 p.m., it means that period of time, that existence has passed without you not doing anything. You didn't put anything into place. You didn't prioritize anything. All you prioritized was scrolling on social media, which is not it at all, bro. You didn't do well at all. Now you did that, and at 8 p.m. that's when your day is about to start, and then you sleep at 4 a.m. right? Now you sleeping at 4 a.m. and there you are not going to wake up at 10 a.m. You wake up at 12 p.m. You wake up, you're sluggish, you're like, bro, the day is almost gone. I might as well just sleep until 2 p.m. That's when your days end. It constantly keeps going like that. It means you're not using your time rightfully. But imagine if you woke up early, did certain things, bro. Because you're productive, you're doing something, you're putting in the work. The next thing is you can use your time to create. You can use your time to develop. You can use your time to build. Just like what I'm doing right now. I'm creating something. You see, this day and age, we want to be consumers all the time. Try and create something. You see, we are made in the image of God. As a result, we are a reflection of God. God is the creator. We are a reflection of Him. We are made in the image of God. As a result, we are also creators too. Listen to what I'm saying. We are made in the image of God. Your boy is cooking. Listen. We are made in the image of God, right? As a result, we are a reflection of the Creator. There are certain attributes, or there are certain characteristics of Him that have to reflect in our life. He is the Creator. As a result, we also have to create. We don't always have to consume all the time. Create something, develop something, build something. I'm manifesting it right now. I'm doing it right now. I'm creating right now. I'm creating a video to broaden perspective of others. You have to create something. You have to build something. Use your time to build something. It doesn't have to be anything extreme. It doesn't have to be something that probably has to come to public, but you can write something down. You can write a poetry. You can write an opinion that you have. If you read it to yourself in your room, that's totally fine. If you write it on social media, that's totally fine. But try to create something. Try to develop something, That's what time is about. The next thing is you use your time to fulfill your divine purpose. Some of us have purpose, some of us have talent, but we don't use the time we have to actually enrich or to improve the talent and purpose that we have. We let time slip by and we do not put any work in. It's like you have a talent or purpose to do public speaking, but you steady stay in your room and you're always speaking to the mirror. But it's like, why won't you just speak in front of a camera? You can use your phone, speak and bring your opinion out. Let your opinion out. Use your time wisely to develop your divine purpose. The next thing, this is the main thing, right? This is the main thing. All right, how to use your time wisely. The first thing you're going to talk about is you have to plan your day before the day. So what I'm saying is, if say today is Wednesday, right? You have to plan your day Wednesday night before Thursday. Don't wake up on Thursday and plan your day on Thursday. No, that is not what purpose-driven men do. That's not what purpose-driven women do. We plan our day the night before, so that when we wake up, we know what we are about to do already. It's not that when you wake up, that's when you know. Because listen, if you do not plan your day, someone will plan your day for you. Who will plan that day for you? Your phone will plan your day for you, because you don't know what you're doing. The first thing you do is you pick up your phone, and then before you realize, you're on social media for 2 hours and you've not done anything. Probably didn't read your Bible, you didn't pick any book to read. Your 2 hours is gone without you doing anything. Meanwhile, in that 2 hours, you could have probably read 100 pages or something. You could have probably read 3 chapters in the Bible. I'm just saying. So you have to use your time wisely. You have to plan your day before the day, so that when you wake up, you know what you're doing already. Or else, if you don't plan your day, you go to bed at 10 p.m., wake up at 11 a.m., and you be like, well, let me sleep in for a little bit. You wake up 1 p.m. By the time you know, it's 5 p.m. already and the day is already gone. Why? Because you didn't plan it the day before. Now you're trying to plan the day. No, plan the day before you go to bed. The next thing is, do not be busy. Be productive. You don't need more hours. You need intensity. There are some people who I call busybody. They are busybody people. They look around like they are doing something, but they are not doing anything. They are not being productive. They are just busy for nothing. Busy for nothing people. They just try to look like they are doing something, but they are not doing anything. Be productive with your life. Set clear goals. Set clear tasks. Focus and do what you have to do. Alright, you don't have to look busy. Do something. Intensify what you're doing. If you're typing something, just type. Don't go in there try to look busy, but it's like you have your phone on this hand, you have this other phone on this hand, and just focus on one thing. Do one thing. When you're done, you move to the next. You don't focus on the phone, on your laptop trying. No, that's not what it's about. If you do that, you won't be focused, and you might not be able to finish what you're doing at the right time. You have to focus on one thing. Don't try to be busy all over, running everywhere. No, just be calm, focus on one thing. When you're done with that, you move to the next. Or else if you're trying to multitask and do everything all together, you might not be able to get it done. You just be busy for nothing. You try to conjure everything, and by the time you know, nothing is done. Alright, so take that into perspective. Put that in your notes. I hope you guys are taking notes though. You guys got to take notes in the class. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. If you are in class, say present, say yes. Alright, so the next thing is you have to break your day into zones. Study zone, gym zone, whatever zone, Pilates zone, girl time zone, boyfriend time zone, whatever zone you want to talk about. Alright, so like me, like this, I use the zone thing. You see, I have the work zone, I have the gym zone, reading zone, social media zone. That's what I use. You can use whatever you want. But before creating this video, I actually just worked out. I came in because I came from work, right? So I worked out. Then I came in, I had to create something. So I came, and I mean, when I was at work, I was thinking about what I was going to talk about, and time actually dropped. So I was thinking about ways to, use your time wisely. Alright. So when I was done working out, I just came in, opened my laptop, I did certain research, I researched on what time is and stuff like that, and I created a whole note on the things that I'll talk about. Alright. So right after this, I'm going to edit, stuff like that. See, with that, you know what you're doing because you have made your day into zones. So you know that this time I'm doing such and such, this time I'm doing such and such. But one thing is, you might do those things, but hey, we are human beings, it might not be perfect, but at least you have a plan, you have a routine you're going towards. You feel me? That is better than not doing anything at all. See, I have to be honest here. There are certain days that I'll be like, well, I have to do the gym before I come and do the video. But sometimes I'll do the video, and when I'm done with the video, bro, I might be exhausted because once I'm done with the video, I have to go edit. So right after that, I'll be like, man, I'm so tired. I'll go straight to bed. That happened yesterday. Alright. So sometimes you fall short, but at least it's better than not creating anything at all. Because hey, I mean, even though I create them and I don't go through them all the time, I mean, I make sure that most of the things get done. It's better than not planning at all. The next thing is you have to prioritize your tasks. Whatever task it is, please prioritize it. You see, if you learn economics, there is something like scale of preference. Alright, so the most important ones come first before the mini ones comes. Alright, but that depends on you. So whatever task it is, just you yourself have to do that. You have to go about what tasks is the most important. You do that first, then you bring the other ones. Or else you might do the easy ones, and probably when you are done with the easy ones, you're exhausted. Alright, you do 3 of the easy ones, and you be like, well, I'm done with the easy ones, so the next ones I'll do it the next day. No, do the hard one first. If you're exhausted doing the hard ones, that is fine. You can go the next day, then you continue with the easy one because hey, it's easy. Alright, because sometimes our mind will trick us that because the easy ones will be easy, but sometimes 3 of the easy ones and you be like, I'm tired, I did a lot, then you go to bed. Do the hard one first, then you go to the easy. The next thing I want to talk about is, this is the last one we'll talk about time, right? Is why people actually waste their time, because you know that they are time wasters. And I'm not going to lie, I'm also a victim of that. I'm telling you, we are not perfect beings, bro. What I'm saying, I'm also learning from it. Because, bro, it's a community. We are trying to learn and better ourselves. It's self-improvement. I say this all the time. The essence of life is growth. We are all growing together. There is no way anybody can say they are perfect. All the videos that I make them just to improve ourselves. We are all not perfect people. We are all trying to grow. We are all trying to get better. Alright. So these are some of the reasons why people waste their time. Number 1 is fear. Because of fear, people will not put in the work to achieve the things that they have to achieve. People will not put in the work to get better. People will not put in the work to grow. People will not put in the work to develop to be where they are supposed to be. But one thing I want to let you know is, bro, fear is just false event appearing to be true. Bro, fear can actually make people die. Because you fear a certain type of sickness, that sickness can actually come your way. You do not have to fear. God has not given us the spirit of fear, my brother, bro. He has not given us the spirit of fear. So fear there, it doesn't have to come your way at all. Fear, doubt, hell no. You always have to have faith. Keep your mind open, be optimistic and positive at all times. You feel me? That aside, the next one is the reason why people waste their time is because of comfort. They want to be in their comfort zone. They are okay with where they are. Instant gratification. So as a result, if they try something and they see that it's too hard, they go in their comfort zone and they let time pass by, and by the time they blink, they are 55 years old, and now they are trying to convince other people that, hey, you have to use your time wisely, you have to do this and that. The next thing is people do not have any direction. That's why they waste their time. They have no idea where they are going. As a result, they just live life like there's nothing to win, there's nothing to gain out of life. There's actually something to gain out of life, but you have to see that. You have to pray to God for God to show you what your purpose is. And once you find your purpose, you will use time wisely. I'm telling you, once you have a direction, time will be used wisely because you know where you're going. As a result, you know that this is what you have to do to get there. So you don't just take your time lightly like that. Because me, bro, I close from work and I make sure that I work out. I make sure that I put a video out. I know the times I have to put my video out. You know, all those things. You see, all them things are put in place. So I use my time wisely. So I might be at work, but I'll still post the video that I have to post. I might close from work, come back, edit everything. I don't do my edits like, hey, once I'm done with the video, fully edited. And you know, I don't do a lot, and I'm not very, very inclined in the editing. So you feel me? I just do what I have to do, put it down, I go back to bed. I'm like, hey, I hope this video does good. If it doesn't do good, we keep grinding, we keep staying consistent. You feel me? If you have direction, you use your time well. The next thing is dopamine addiction. This phone right here, you wake up, first thing is TikTok. You scroll. The next thing you know, you are on 2 hours scrolling. That's not what this is about. Dopamine addiction. You wake up, the first thing is you want to listen to music. Alright, listening to music is good. But what of the books you have to read? What of the assignments that you have? You not do your assignments, you listen to music. I'm a piano, Afrobeat, hip hop, Lil Durk, whoever. You listen for like 2 hours. Then the time is just going. What did you do? Oh, I just listened to music. What inspiration did you get? I didn't get any inspiration. Alright, cool then. Dopamine addiction. When you focus on something a little bit, you go on your phone. You focus the tags that you have. You focus on it for 2 minutes, and you come and focus on the addiction that you have for 5 hours. Why will you do that? If you have to do something, set the phone aside. Go put the phone in a different room. Alright? If you know that the phone is going to distract you while you're working or while you have a task, just go put the phone in a different room. Focus on what you have to do. Spend an hour, 2 hours on what you have to do. When you're done, your phone is always with you. Alright? So make sure that you are not dopamine addicted, because people actually waste their time because of dopamine addiction. The next thing is no urgency. Some people do not have any urgency in life. That's why they waste their time. They don't have anything they want to strive for. They don't have any goal. That's why they waste their time. You have to have a goal in life. You have to have something you want to attract. You want to attract success. You want to be a person of value. You want to be a person who brings value to the marketplace. You want to be a person who brings or builds something in life. You want to be a person who inspires others in life. I'm not saying you have to be on social media, but just because of the way you live, it inspires other people to also do better. The next reason why people waste their time is that they haven't hit pain yet. You see, as a man, you have to hit pain. You have to hit a place where you are hit with pain that you don't waste your time anymore. You know that there is something you have to achieve, because pain can actually be turned into purpose. Whatever pain you have can be turned into purpose. If I don't tell you my scars, you wouldn't know. There's a lot of things that have happened in my life. My looks won't show, probably the rest people won't show, but bro, it's been a lot of pain out here. That's probably why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's probably why I'm confident. That's probably why I really don't care what other people think about me, because like, bro, there's only one life and I live every single day. Why will I see validation from other people who killed a perfect man, Jesus Christ? Why will I see validation from people as such? Hell no. I'll just live my life, be confident with myself, believe in myself. If they don't believe in me, alright, so be it then. I'll believe in myself. I'll keep pushing and I'll keep going. People have not hit that pain yet. People have not reached a place where they've been betrayed so much that they have to depend on themselves to keep going. They have to have that self-reliance, focus on God, and just keep going. They have not reached that point yet. As a result, they take life lightly. They take life for granted. I don't blame you. I was in that situation. But it's like, bro, just take advice from people who are older than you, or people who are probably less younger than you. But just take advice. That's what I'll say, because opportunity comes but once, not twice. Time is the passing of existence. Make sure you use it wisely. I wish you will not hit the pain point to actually try to achieve your goals. That would be better, because probably if you wait till when you reach your pain point, it will be too late. You might probably be 25, 26. But if you are 18, 17 and you are listening to this, please use your time wisely. You might go ahead than the friends that you have, because they are probably not watching this video. You're purpose driven, that's why you're watching this video. You want to make something out of your life, that's why you're watching this video. So yeah, the next thing is, or the last thing that people, or the last reason why people do not achieve their goals is that, or the last reason why people do not use their time wisely is that they are in the wrong environment. You are not around friends who are pushing you to do better. You are around friends who are always telling you to go to the club, always go chase women. As a result, you are not truly focused on your time. You're using your time for other vices to escape you, to have comfort. But no, you have to use your time wisely. You have to use your time in a way that will propel you to be the person you're meant to be. So if you are in an environment that are not propelling you to use your time right, I'm telling you, bro, you have to leave that environment immediately as possible. They are rotten people. They might spoil you. They might limit you. They might not let you see the potential that you have. They might not help you achieve your goals. Change your environment, and all other things around you change. This is all your boy has to say, but what I want to leave you with is, bro, remember that time is the passing of existence. Do not waste your time. Manage your time, invest in it, convert it, create, develop, and build with your time. Plan your day before the day. Break your days into zones. Prioritize your tasks. Focus and be efficient on everything that you do. Be productive. Do not be busy. To live life in doses. Take us out of eternity. That's the purpose of time. To define the distance between your beginning and your end. Remember this. I hope you took notes. Alright. See you on someday. See you Sunday. And see you one day. Your boy is out. Peace. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment. Alright. Peace.